Malta is a small island country in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Italy and north of Libya. It's a place where sunshine meets history, with stunning beaches, ancient ruins, and charming streets. Despite its small size, Malta is packed with beauty and surprises around every corner. Imagine walking through ancient cities, swimming in crystal-clear waters, and exploring hidden caves. Malta's beauty isn't just about the beaches. From cliffs to colorful towns, this island is full of spots that will take your breath away. Curious to find out the most beautiful places on the island? Keep watching, because we're about to dive into some amazing spots you won't want to miss. Number 1. Valletta. Valletta is capital of Malta and a city that feels like a living museum. Every street, every corner, tells a story, one that dates back over 450 years. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the smallest capitals in Europe, but don't let its size fool you. It's packed with rich history, breathtaking architecture, and a unique charm you won't find anywhere else. Built by the Knights of St. John, Valletta was designed as a fortress city. That's why its massive stone walls and grand bastions still stand tall, giving you incredible views of the Mediterranean. Walking through Valletta's narrow streets, you'll see stunning Baroque buildings, elegant balconies, and charming cafes. The city is home to St. John's Co-Cathedral, a masterpiece of art and architecture. The moment you step inside, you're surrounded by golden walls, intricate carvings, and breathtaking paintings, including a masterpiece by Caravaggio. But Valletta isn't just about history, it's alive with culture. The city hosts festivals, street performances, and open-air concerts, making every visit feel special. And when the sun sets, Valletta glows with warm lights, cozy restaurants, and a magical atmosphere. From historic forts to bustling piazzas, Valletta is a place where the past and present blend beautifully. Whether you're here for history, the views, or the energy of the city, one thing's for sure, Valletta will leave you spellbound. Number 2. Dinah. Dinah is like stepping into a time machine. This ancient walled city, also known as the Silent City, is one of the most breathtaking places in Malta. With its narrow, winding streets, grand palaces, and golden limestone buildings, it feels like something straight out of a medieval storybook. Once the island's capital, this historic gem dates back over 4,000 years. Phoenicians, Romans, Arabs, and the Knights of St. John all left their mark here. And even today, it's a perfectly preserved blend of different cultures and architectural styles. Walking through its massive city gates, you'll find yourself surrounded by elegant Baroque palaces, charming courtyards, and ornate balconies that whisper stories of Malta's past. One of Dinah's most striking features? Its silence. With very few cars allowed inside, the peaceful atmosphere is unlike anywhere else. It's no wonder nobles and aristocrats still call this place home. The Dinah Cathedral, with its intricate frescoes and impressive dome, is must-see. And from the city walls, the panoramic views stretch all the way to the sea. But as the sun sets, the golden streets glow under soft lantern light, giving the city a mystical charm. Number 3, the Blue Grotto in Malta isn't just another seaside spot. It's a breathtaking series of sea caves where the water glows in shades of electric blue. Located on the southern coast, near the village of Zurich, the Blue Grotto is made up of several caverns carved into towering limestone cliffs. Over thousands of years, wind and waves have shaped these caves into spectacular arches and tunnels. But what really makes this place special is how the sunlight hits the crystal-clear water, creating a neon blue glow that looks almost unreal. Early in the morning, when the sun is at the perfect angle, the caves light up with a magical mix of blues and greens, making the entire place look like it's glowing from within. It's no wonder this spot is a favorite for photographers and adventure seekers. The largest cave, often called the Main Arch, is over 30 meters high and frames the deep blue sea like a natural window. Beneath the surface, the seabed is rich with marine life, colorful corals, and even shipwreck remains, making it a paradise for divers and snorkelers. Number 4, Gozo Island. Tucked away in the Mediterranean, Gozo is Malta's quieter, more scenic sister island. And trust me, it's breathtaking. With its rolling green hills, ancient temples, and crystal-clear waters, This place feels like stepping into another world. One of Gozo's biggest highlights? The Citadel in Victoria. This fortified city has stood for centuries, offering stunning panoramic views of the entire island. Walking through its narrow stone streets, you'll find historic buildings, old churches, and hidden tunnels that tell stories of knights and invaders. But Gozo isn't just about history. It's also home to some of the most beautiful beaches in the Mediterranean. Take Ramla Bay, for example. With its unique red sand and turquoise waters, it's unlike any other beach in Malta. It's even linked to ancient myths. Some say it was the home of Calypso, the nymph who enchanted Odysseus in Homer's Odyssey. And if you love the sea, Gozo has some of the best diving spots in Europe. The famous Blue Hole is a deep, natural rock formation that leads to an underwater cave filled with colorful marine life. Number 5. Comino Island. The island's crown jewel is the Blue Lagoon, renowned for its crystal-clear turquoise waters and white sandy seabed. This picturesque bay is a paradise for swimmers and snorkelers, providing an unparalleled opportunity to explore vibrant marine life in pristine conditions. The clarity of the water is so remarkable that it's often described as swimming in a natural pool. Beyond the Blue Lagoon, Comino boasts other serene spots like Santa Maria Bay and St. Nicholas Bay, each offering tranquil settings and clear waters ideal for relaxation and exploration. History enthusiasts will appreciate St. Mary's Tower, a prominent structure built in 1618 by the Knights of Malta. Originally serving as a defensive fortification against pirates and invaders, this tower stands as a testament to the island's rich past and offers panoramic views of the surrounding seascape. Comino's unspoiled natural beauty has also made it a sought-after location for filmmakers. The island's stunning landscapes have been featured in movies such as Troy and The Count of Monte Cristo, showcasing its cinematic allure. For those seeking adventure, the island's rugged terrain and clear waters provide excellent opportunities for hiking, diving, and birdwatching. The absence of urban development allows visitors to immerse themselves fully in nature, experiencing the island's flora and fauna in their purest forms. While Comino is a popular destination, efforts are ongoing to preserve its natural environment. Visitors are encouraged to respect the island's delicate ecosystems, ensuring that its beauty remains unspoiled for future generations. Number 6. Marsaxlokk. Marsaxlokk is a charming fishing village that offers a glimpse into the island's rich maritime heritage. As you approach the harbor, you're greeted by a fleet of traditional Maltese fishing boats, known as luzzas. These vibrant vessels, painted in bright hues of blue, red, and yellow, often feature the Eye of Horus on their bows, a symbol believed to protect fishermen at sea. The village's name, Marsaxlokk, combines the Arabic word marsa, meaning port, with zlak, the Maltese term for the dry Sirocco wind that blows from the Sahara. This reflects the area's historical connections and its role as a significant port. Every Sunday, the village comes alive with its renowned fish market. Here, locals and visitors alike peruse stalls brimming with the day's fresh catch, from swordfish to octopus. It's not just about seafood. The market also offers local produce, honey, and handcrafted souvenirs, providing a sensory experience that's both authentic and engaging. Historically, Marsaxlokk has played a pivotal role in Malta's defense. The imposing Fort St. Lucian, built in the 17th century, stands as a testament to the island's strategic military importance. This fortification was crucial in safeguarding the harbor from potential invaders. For those seeking natural beauty, nearby St. Peter's Pool is a must-visit. This natural limestone swimming pool boasts crystal-clear turquoise waters, making it a favorite spot for sunbathing and snorkeling. Strolling through the village, you'll encounter an array of seafood restaurants lining the waterfront. These eateries serve dishes crafted from the freshest ingredients, allowing you to savor the authentic flavors of Maltese cuisine while enjoying serene sea views. Number 7. St. John's Co Cathedral. Now, let's step inside one of Malta's greatest treasures, St. John's Co Cathedral in Valletta. From the outside, it might seem simple with its solid stone walls and fortress-like design. But the moment you walk in, it's a completely different world. Gold-covered walls, detailed marble floors, and breathtaking ceiling paintings. It's like stepping into a masterpiece. Built in the 16th century by the Knights of St. John, this cathedral wasn't just a place of worship. It was a symbol of power, wealth, and devotion. Each of the 8 chapels inside represents a different division of the knights, and every inch is filled with history. One of the biggest highlights, the Caravaggio paintings. Yes, the legendary artist himself painted one of his most famous works here, the beheading of St. John the Baptist. It's dark, dramatic, and incredibly detailed, making it one of the most powerful paintings of its time. And then there's the floor, hundreds of marble tombstones marking the final resting place of knights and noblemen. Each one is decorated with symbols and stories, turning the cathedral into a museum of history and art.st. John's Co-Cathedral isn't just a church. It's a time capsule, a masterpiece, and a must-see for anyone visiting Malta. The level of detail, the rich history, and the stunning artwork make it one of the most beautiful places in the country. Number 8. Hagar Qm Temples. Now, let's talk about something truly mind-blowing, the Hagar Kim Temples. These ancient stone structures are over 5,000 years old, making them older than the pyramids of Egypt and even Stonehenge. Hidden on a hilltop overlooking the blue Mediterranean, these temples were built around 3600 BC. That's right. People were crafting massive stone temples here long before written history even began. And the most fascinating part? We still don't know exactly how or why they were built. The site is made up of huge limestone blocks, some weighing over 20 tons. No modern machinery, no advanced tools, just sheer human effort and skill. But why do we go through all this trouble? Experts believe these temples were used for religious rituals, possibly dedicated to a fertility goddess. Archaeologists have even found statues of large-bodied figures, suggesting a link to fertility and life. One of the most incredible features is the entrance stone. On the summer solstice, sunlight perfectly aligns with the main doorway, lighting up the central chamber. A prehistoric calendar? Maybe. A spiritual connection to the cosmos? Quite possibly today. These temples stand as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, giving us a glimpse into the lives of a civilization that vanished thousands of years ago. It's a place of mystery, history, and breathtaking beauty. A must-see for anyone visiting Malta. Number 9. Pye Village. Tucked away along the stunning Maltese coastline, there's a place that feels like it jumped straight out of a storybook, Pye Village. This little gem wasn't always a tourist spot. It was built in 1980 as the film set for the live-action Popeye movie starring Robin Williams. But instead of being torn down after filming, it was transformed into a one-of-a-kind attraction that continues to bring smiles to visitors from all over the world. The village is made up of brightly colored wooden houses, each with its own unique charm. The rustic, slightly crooked buildings add to their magical feel, making it look like a real-life cartoon town. It sits right by the sea, with crystal-clear waters surrounding it, creating the perfect postcard-worthy view. But Popeye Village isn't just about looks. It's an experience. You can explore the set, walk through the old film props, and even meet characters dressed as Popeye, Olive Oil, and Bluto. There are fun performances, boat rides, and even a small cinema where you can watch behind-the-scenes footage from the original movie. The best part? It's not just for kids. Whether you want to soak in the sun, enjoy the beautiful scenery, or relive some childhood nostalgia, there's something for everyone. It may have started as a simple movie set, but today, Popeye Village is one of Malta's most unique and charming attractions. A place where film history meets pure fun. Number 10. Sliema. Welcome to Sliema, one of Malta's most vibrant and stunning coastal towns. This place has it all: breathtaking views, bustling streets, and a seafront that never sleeps. Located on the island's northeast coast, Sliema is a perfect blend of modern city life and Mediterranean charm. Walk along its famous seafront promenade, and you'll see why it's a favorite for both tourists and locals. The turquoise water stretches endlessly, with a perfect backdrop of Valletta's skyline on the other side. It's the ideal spot for a relaxing stroll, morning jog, or just sitting back with a coffee while watching the boats sail by. This town is a shopper's paradise. From high-end fashion stores to quirky local boutiques, There's something for everyone. And when are you done shopping? The food scene here is top-notch. Fresh seafood, delicious Mediterranean dishes, and cozy cafes make it impossible to leave hungry. Slima also has a fascinating history. Once a quiet fishing village, it transformed into a popular summer retreat for Malta's elite in the 19th century. Today, it's a lively hub filled with culture, luxury hotels, and stunning architecture. Whether you're here for the beaches, nightlife, history, or just the unbeatable atmosphere, Slima has something special waiting for you. So, would this be your next travel destination? Let me know in the comments. Number 11. The Three Cities. The three cities, Vittoriosa, Sanglia, and Cospicua, are like a step back in time. These fortified towns have stood strong for centuries, guarding Malta's shores and shaping its history. But they're not just historic, they're breathtaking. Let's start with Vittoriosa, also known as Birgu. This was once the stronghold of the Knights of St. John, and you can still feel their presence in the narrow stone streets, grand palaces, and medieval forts. Fort St. Angelo, towering at the edge of the harbor, has witnessed battles, sieges, and even legendary victories. Today, it offers unbeatable views of the Mediterranean and Valletta. Next up, Sanglia, or El Isla. This small peninsula is packed with charms. At the very tip, the Gargiola Gardens offer one of the best panoramic views in Malta. There's even a watchtower with an eye carved into the stone, symbolizing watchfulness and protection. Walking through Sanglia feels like discovering a hidden treasure, with colorful balconies, quiet alleys, and peaceful waterfront cafes. And then there's Cospicua or Bormla. This city is known for its massive fortifications, built to withstand invasions. The dockyards and marinas here tell a story of maritime strength, once the heart of Malta's shipbuilding industry. Now, the harbor is lined with beautiful yachts, adding a touch of modern luxury to its historic charm. The three cities are a perfect blend of history, beauty, and traditional place where the past meets the present, right by the sea. Number 12. Dingley Cliffs. Perched on the western coast of Malta, Dingley Cliffs are the highest point on the island, standing over 250 meters above sea level. From here, the view is unreal, stretching far across the deep blue Mediterranean, with waves crashing against the rugged coastline below. It's no surprise that this spot is one of the most peaceful and awe-inspiring places in the country. The cliffs are more than just a scenic lookout. They've been a natural fortress for centuries, protecting the island from invaders. And if you look closely, you'll find small chapels and ancient cart ruts, deep grooves carved into the limestone, believed to be remnants of a civilization that existed thousands of years ago. Their exact purpose? Still a mystery. One of the best times to visit is at sunset. As the sun dips into the horizon, the sky transforms into shades of orange, pink, and purple, casting a magical glow over the sea. It's a sight you won't forget. And right at the edge, you'll find St. Mary Magdalene Chapel, a tiny, historic church that has stood for centuries. It adds a special charm to the already mesmerizing view. Dingley Cliffs are perfect for a quiet escape, a scenic hike, or just a moment to take in nature's beauty. If you ever visit Malta, this place should be at the top of your list. Number 13. Tarxian Temples. The Tarxian Temples are one of the most incredible ancient sites in Malta, revealing the impressive craftsmanship of a civilization that lived over 5,000 years ago. Located in the town of Tarxian, these temples date back to around 3600 BC and are among the oldest freestanding structures in the world. Walking through the site, you'll notice massive stone slabs, some weighing several tons, carefully arranged to create chambers and passageways. But what really makes this place stand out are the intricate carvings found throughout. Spirals, animal figures, and mysterious symbols that hint at a deep connection between the builders and their beliefs. One of the most striking discoveries here is the remains of a massive statue, believed to be of fertility, a goddess, with only the lower half still intact. Historians believe these temples were used for rituals and ceremonies, possibly including animal sacrifices, as animal bones and carved altars have been found on site. Later, during the Bronze Age, the area was repurposed as a burial ground, adding another layer to its fascinating history. Today, the Tarxian temples stand as a testament to the advanced knowledge and skills of Malta's prehistoric people. Visiting this site is like stepping back in time, offering a rare glimpse into one of the world's earliest civilizations. Number 14. Gantija Temples. Now, let's talk about one of the most mind-blowing places in Malta, the Gantija Temples. Hidden on Gozo Island, these temples are older than the Great Pyramids of Egypt and even Stonehenge. Built around 3600 BC, they're some of the world's oldest freestanding structures. But here's what's fascinating. These massive limestone blocks are so huge that early locals believed they were built by giants. That's where the name Gantija comes from. It literally means Giant's Tower in Maltese. Standing here, you can't help but wonder, how did people over 5,500 years ago move these massive stones without modern tools? Some of these blocks weigh over 50 tons. Historians believe they used wooden rollers and ropes, but the real secret is still a mystery. The site itself has two large megalithic temples, surrounded by a thick boundary wall. Inside, you'll find altar-like structures, spiral carvings, and evidence of ancient rituals. Some say it was a sacred place for worship, where people honored fertility goddesses and performed ceremonies. And the best part? The view from here is incredible. Perched on a hill, the temples overlook the beautiful countryside of Gozo, making it not just a historic treasure, but also a breathtaking sight. This place isn't just about history, it's a portal to Malta's ancient past. Number 15. Ta Pinu Basilica. Ta Pinu Basilica isn't just a church, it's a breathtaking masterpiece. Standing tall against the open landscape, this sanctuary is one of the most beautiful and sacred places in Malta. What makes it so special? First, architecture. The basilica is a stunning mix of Romanesque and Neo-Romanesque styles, with detailed carvings, grand arches, and towering spires. Its honey-colored limestone glows beautifully under the Mediterranean sun, making it a sight to behold from miles away. But the real magic is inside. Step through its massive doors, and you'll be greeted by intricate mosaics, marble floors, and colorful stained glass windows that tell religious stories in the most artistic way. The peaceful silence inside adds to the spiritual experience, making it a place of reflection and awe. The history of Ta Pinu goes back centuries, but it became famous in 1883 when a local woman, Carmni Grima, claimed to have heard the voice of the Virgin Mary at the site. Since then, it has become a major pilgrimage destination, attracting visitors from all over the world. Surrounding the basilica is scenic countryside, offering panoramic views of rolling hills and the deep blue sea. It's the perfect spot to take in both spiritual and natural beauty. Whether you visit for faith, history, or just to admire the stunning architecture, Ta Pinu Basilica is truly a gem of Malta. Number 16. Fort St. Angelo. Originally known as the Castrum Maris, or Castle by the Sea, it served as a medieval stronghold. When the Order of St. John arrived in 1530, they recognized its strategic importance and transformed it into their headquarters. During the Great Siege of 1565, Fort St. Angelo became a symbol of resilience, withstanding relentless attacks and playing a pivotal role in Malta's defense. Over the years, the fort underwent several modifications. In the 1690s, under the guidance of Carlos de Grunenberg, it was redesigned to include 4-gun batteries facing the Grand Harbor's entrance. These enhancements fortified its defenses and showcased advanced military architecture of the time. Today, visitors can explore its well-preserved bastions, winding corridors, and ancient chambers. The panoramic views from the fort are breathtaking, offering a unique perspective of the Grand Harbor and surrounding areas. Walking through its storied walls, one can't help but feel connected to the past, imagining the tales of knights and battles that once echoed within. Fort St. Angelo isn't just a historical monument. It's a journey through time, encapsulating the spirit and resilience of Malta. Number 17. Manol Theatre. Tucked away in the heart of Valletta, the Manol Theatre is a hidden gem with a history as rich as its stunning architecture. Built in 1731 by Grand Master Antonio Manol de Vilhena, this isn't just any theater. It's one of the oldest still operating theaters in Europe. From the outside, It looks simply, blending with Valletta's historic streets. But step inside, and you're in another world. The golden balconies, intricate carvings, and painted ceiling create a breathtaking scene. The design isn't just for show. It was crafted to enhance acoustics, making every note and whisper crystal clear. For centuries, the theater has hosted everything from classical operas to modern plays. Some of the world's greatest performers have taken this stage, making it a cultural icon. Even today, it's the heart of Malta's performing arts scene, offering concerts, dramas, and even film screenings. Whether you're watching a show or just exploring, the Manol Theater isn't just about entertainment, it's about stepping into history. If you're ever in Valletta, don't miss the chance to experience this masterpiece. Number 18, Upper Baracca Gardens. If there's one place in Valletta that feels like stepping into a postcard, it's Upper Baracca Gardens. Sitting high above the city, this public garden offers the best panoramic views of the Grand Harbor and the three cities. And trust me, it's a sight you won't forget. Originally built in the 17th century as a private retreat for the Knights of St. John, these gardens have a rich history. Over time, they were open to the public, and today, they're one of the most peaceful spots in the city. Beautifully landscaped pathways, elegant stone arches, and a mix of Mediterranean plants create a perfect escape from the busy streets of Valletta. But the real highlight, the saluting battery. Every day at noon, cannons fire a traditional salute, a centuries-old practice that continues today. It's a must-see moment, drawing visitors from all over the world. Whether you're here to admire the breathtaking views, relax under the shade of palm trees, or witness a piece of history, this place has something special for everyone. Upper Baracca Gardens isn't just a park. It's a window into Malta's past and a front row seat to its beauty.